Hey there, it's me, Barb. Oh, goodness, you all. What's going on in our country? My heart just breaks for all these families and their siblings and aunts and uncles and grandparents and brothers and sisters. It's just, I don't think we can all fathom what's going on. And yet, it's, you know the old saying, if you keep doing the same thing, you're going to get the same result. And so something has to change. And then somebody says everyone says something has to change, but then we cry, we empathize as much as we can. We put out our prayers and our thoughts and sing a song, and then we move on, or, maybe writing one congressman. So it's kind of like, well, what can we do? And I've been thinking about that a lot lately, because it's a real helpless feeling sometimes. And, if we don't do anything, it's going to continue. And, when you look, why can't we step back and look at other countries and what they're doing when they don't have these situations happening in their country? I mean, simply just don't. And then we have, how many now is it? 210 deaths since January? And other countries don't have any, from gun violence, from, killing, shooting rampages, the things I can think of, and of course I'm sure you have thought of them too, is that we've got to vote, even if it's on a local level, because local level legislation changes to state, changes to federal. And I'm not going to tell you who to vote for, but I just mean we've got to start to be more proactive. Our apathy is killing our children. That we just feel so overwhelmed, and it feels so much bigger than us. But, we can call, we can write congressmen, you can do a little thing on your computer. You can send money to different funds for helping children, whether it's children in the Ukraine or trying to get out of the Ukraine, or refugees, or whether it's children just looking for clean water in other countries, or whether it's our children that have been killed and their families to support them. It's all over the internet what you can do. Even if you send $5, I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm just throwing out ideas, It's just like, signing petitions, rallying, standing up for common sense, and hiding behind, oh, this really isn't a problem, or oh, we'll just do this. Well, I want you to think about these children that are no longer on our planet for no good reason. A friend of mine, Wendy Lawrence, she works at the JCC in Asheville at the swim pool in the aquatics department. She wrote a really good thing on Instagram. And James Corden, look at him on YouTube and see what he had to say. We do have power. You have power. I have power. When we give up our power, then we become victimized. And that means your whole family becomes victimized. And so, maybe staying up late one night, or getting up early in the morning, or, skipping lunch one day and looking on the internet, whether you're sending $5 or $10, or whether you're writing a letter or a short note to say, I stand against, whatever you stand against, or stand for whatever you stand for, and say, I need you to know. When, even James Corden said, I don't know what the answer is, but I think he does, and I think other people do, and I think we all know what the answer is. And, our mental health system is falling apart, but it's not just mental health, it's when you have access to semi-automatic rifles. I don't call that hunting, and that's not for the use of hunting. I mean, hunting children. But anyway, I just wanted to talk. I know my channel is for a lot of fun, so you can skip this, and maybe I'll put a little warning that this is a serious subject. But I keep thinking of this old song I know. Not that that's the answer, but it's just food for thought. And the bottom line is it's going to continue if we keep doing the same thing. And I'm afraid we are. And how many deaths will it take till we know? You know, Penny White saying on her YouTube channel, you know, the answer is blowing in the wind. You know, it's just, I think we all know what needs to be done. It's just that we have to make a change and we have to take action. And even if it's in a small little way, like you go out and vote for the first time on your local election, or you sign a petition for the first time, or you know, even if it's one little tiny thing, you send $5 to a charitable organization for children, or whatever those small acts of kindness. It could be you have a lunch or you have some extra food and you put it in a baggie and you give it to a homeless person. Who knows who that will help? It might help some children. It just might give a person hope. And when a person has hope, they can act. When we lose our hope, we lose the potential for change. And I'm afraid that so many people have lost hope. So we got to find that hope and know that we can make change in our country. So many other countries, there aren't children dying like this in schools. And it's okay to look at other people and say, hey, maybe they're doing something better. Strength and integrity is looking at other ways of doing things, that we don't have all the answers. And the United States is not the be-all, end-all. I mean, you know, for us to think that is so arrogant and ignorant. And, you know, we might be doing some things great, but there are other things that we can improve on. And we gotta stop. We gotta listen. And we gotta look. Anyway, I'm just talking, and I know that's not much, but I just don't want you all to think that I don't care or that I'm doing these crazy little silly reviews. I do them for fun. I do them for a little entertainment. I do them for a little food for thought. I do them so that I have a chance to talk and talk. But anyway, I hope you take good care of yourself, because it starts with that. And you know, I always say that. But also taking care of the people around us. So I'm going to just leave you with that.